This is a short tutorial on using your TI84 to do a sequence that's defined recursively. And so we had a problem in our problem set. It is number 6 in 12.1. It says a sub 1 is 9 and a sub n is 9 plus a sub n minus 1. You could certainly do this by hand, and I did that on the lecture notes, but I did want to show you that you are able to do it in the calculator. So the first thing you want to do is go to mode and go down to function, and we want to change it to sequential so that we have sequence there. So we'll go down, whoops, went too far, and over to sequence and hit enter. So now that is highlighted. So I'll second quit out of that. All right, then we're ready to put our sequence in. So you simply hit y equals. All right, now this looks a lot different, and this is typically at 1. You don't need to change anything. This, where it has u sub n, is where we're going to put our function. So it was 9 plus, now we need the u, and if you'll note right here above the 7 key, we have the variable u, the letter u, so we'll do second and the 7 key. So now I have a u, and it's u, it was sub n minus 1, but we're not going to have a sub. We'll just put n minus 1 in there. Well, n is now our variable. If we hit what we usually use as our x key, we now have an n, and we do minus 1, and we'll put that in parentheses. And in ours, it said that a sub 1 was 9. That means right here at u sub 1, we need to go ahead and put 9 there. All right, so we've got that all in correctly. And so now to get the table of values, because our question said to list the first 4 values. If we go to second in our table, don't worry about the 0. The 0, we don't have a 0 term. But our answers are the first term is 9, second term is 18, third term is 27, fourth term is 36. And then if you were asked what's the 100th term, you could simply type in 100. I don't have my table set where I can do that. I could do that. If you went to second and table set, you can see that independent is on auto. So if I went over here to ask and hit enter, and then I went back to second table, now I can just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I wanted 100 and wanted to know what the 100th term was in that sequence, I can do that and it will put it out for me. So this is an awesome way to deal with a recursive sequence, especially if it gets more complex and you don't want to do it by hand. So here was the problem in our problem set, and this is the way it was given to you. So let me put that there. And so that's the information that I was using to put it in, so you can go back and look at what we did in the calculator in the video. But there's our answers, which, you know, this one was pretty easy to do. I gave you the first term, and then with recursive, the second term is the first term is 9, according to the function, 9 plus the term before. So it was 9 plus 9 was 18. 9 plus 18 is 27. 9 plus, etc. So just wanted you to know that there is a way to do that with your calculator.